Tamara, you are chasing the story of the bunny hoarder. What do you got?
She's back in court. She's chosen to defend herself, and she's rebuilding the colony. Brooklyn's infamous bunny hoarder, Dorota Trec, was back in criminal court Wednesday morning fighting for her bunny colony of nearly 200 bunnies that was seized by authorities in 2015.
The ASPCA is a bunch of terrorists.
Now, that was Trek. I caught her outside of the courtroom in Brooklyn. She told me she's defending herself this time. Trek's problems with the city began January 2015 when someone reported the bunny colony in her backyard, causing authorities to first investigate and then seize nearly 200 bunnies that were living in her backyard. Now, I originally chased this story when it was happening. I was there before the bunnies were taken away. What I saw in her backyard were cages and huts filled with bunnies everywhere. Trek is facing trial on charges of animal cruelty, so I asked her about that.
Well,
Now,
some people
few
say
days
that it is
later-
animal cruelty for you to have them back there, so many in one place.
No, the rabbits are in a Greenland where there were a lot of young rabbits when they took it. The veterinarian, when I asked a question here in the courtroom under the oath, she was not able to speak. I have a transcript.
In the year and a half since the bunnies were seized, Trek says that there has been a lot of false information.
At the Brooklyn ACC, they got any sicknesses, and of course, a stupid story about syphilis infecting rabbits.
Now, I spoke with the ASPCA, and they're getting back to me with details on that. But yes, there were reports that many of the bunnies did have syphilis when they were taken in. They also told me that many of the bunnies have been adopted out at this point. But for Trek, she's doing just fine. She's rebuilding the colony. Here's what she has to say.
In the meantime, the Gowanus rabbits are still there, and they're going to be there forever at 466 3rd Avenue, Brooklyn. There is more than 60 rabbits.
Her next court appearance is on September 29th, so we haven't seen the last of this.
I just like how she wants to pick nits about whether there's syphilis, and that's wrong or not. You know, what's wrong is that you've got 200 bunny rabbits in the backyard, and you shouldn't represent yourself in court.
This woman knows what she's doing, and she's trying to make billions of dollars. Actually, in March, she had a $2 billion lawsuit against the ASPCA and the city in a Brooklyn court that was tossed out by a judge.
She does say that she's also going to refile that, but this time for $6 billion.
There you go.
money,
Okay, that's
right?
what it was.
That's all the bunnies in the world.
That's likely. In all seriousness, did she give you a reason why she's doing this?
She's a self-proclaimed bunny lover. She loves bunnies. She says she's a bunny advocate.
I don't get the impression she's like spaying or neutering the bunnies. You got 200 bunnies in the backyard. It's going to be a month before you get 1,200.
We got 80 now. She had 60 when we started the segment. She's got 80 now.